Hey, what's up? What's up? It is Thursday? Yes, it's Thursday. All right. So, anyway, let's get straight into it. This one's going to be spiritual. So, if you are uncomfortable about spiritually uncomfortable topics, this is your chance to leave because we're going to get into it. I want to talk to you about narcissists, demonic possession, and astrotravel. Okay, this is a lot of what excuse me, I know y'all can see my thighs. I'm wearing shorts, but I have to do this I have to straddle my seat because I'm at my stove. It's just light right here. Anyway, so nah, ain't nobody sitting in their drawers. Anyway, so let's talk about astral travel. Now this is something that you can debate on your own. I don't have time for whether you believe it or not. If you do, but let's talk about what people won't talk about. Let's talk about those things that are just a little bit maybe weird to some people, but it does happen when you're dealing with a narcissistic relationship or narcissistic recovery or whatever. Astral travel, though, now when you are dreaming sometimes, because see, narcissists, and you might say not all narcissists are demonic. Yes, they are, sweetie. All narcissists are demonically possessed. Okay, now people with narcissistic tendencies may not be demonically possessed, but they are demonically influenced. The difference is when a full-blown narcissist definitely is demonically possessed. They are working with alternative energies that are not, obviously, it's not Jesus Christ, okay? It's going to be other things, whatever else that they deal with that is dark, okay? And one of the things that they do is they will astro project themselves into things like your dreams. So you can say, well, I haven't actually dreamt about the actual narcissist. That doesn't mean that they weren't in your dream. If you dream, and I will give you an example from my own life like I always do, then more than likely you have seen them. You may not have seen them in the form that you know them as, but if you go back and pay attention and analyze that dream, you saw them. They were in a whole nother ass form though. Okay? So, for example, recently, this is not the first dream I've had like this, but recently this dream had me going somewhere I went to two places in this dream, probably within the same city. It doesn't matter. I was with other creative people, being that I'm an artist, and you know that, right? And I was with people that were in theater and people that were doing other things that were creative, photographers, and we were having this cool get together, right? And in the first place that I went, there was this dog. And I actually specialize in dogs, right? Ironically, right? But I don't remember the name of this dog. This is the kind of dog that, it's a really tall dog, by the way. And it had this dog has long hair like a woman, just like the narc has long hair like a woman. This one, my ex-narc does, right? And this dog tried to enter the party that I was at, tried to enter the gathering I was at. And everybody stopped to look at this dog and go, what is it doing here? Ew. No one wanted to hang out with this dog, right? Now, when we kicked the dog out, right? We were like, ugh, get out of here. I went to a second place with creative people. And in the second place, which was more laxed, of course, we turn around and the door's open. There's this dog again at a whole other location than I'm at, right? And I'm like, you know what? So I approached this dog, and the dog started talking, and the dog sits on its hind legs, and it says something along the lines of, I just want to chill here. Can y'all just let me chill here? And I am literally in real life an animal lover, for real. I love all types of animals, dude. Pick this dog up, this big ass dog that's bigger than me. Again, I'm 5'1", but this dog was if it stood up literally all the way on its hind legs, this dog was way taller than me, right? And I picked this dog up and I just chucked it in the hallway. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. And I asked it, I said, and what are you doing talking anyway? Because I realized that the dog was dressed as a dog. It wasn't a real dog. It was a human or some kind of other entity pretending to be a dog to get into the facility that I was in, to get into the party, to get into the social circle that I was in. Now let's break that down. Let's bust that down. Let's bust my dream down. And then you think back to maybe some dreams you've had, and then maybe you can be like, oh shit, that was the narc. That was that entity within that narcissist, right? That was that demonic thing trying to infiltrate my state of being, my reality, by astral projecting into the 5D. 5D standing for fifth dimension. Fifth dimension being where your dreams and things are versus the 3D, which is where we're having this conversation right now. Okay? Third. All right? So, this dogs and dreams, and I am pretty decently versed in dream meanings and interpretations, okay? Dogs and dreams, dogs in reality mean they represent loyalty, right? So when you dream of something like a dog, okay, you need to pay attention. Pay attention in your dreams of the state of being that dog is in. Does the dog have fleas? And it's a shitty dog. It's not something that is good for you. It's an infiltrator, because it shouldn't have fleas in your dream. Anything that makes that dog dirty, grimy, crusty, whatever, it means it's not real. It's not loyal. So it's an illoyal person or an unloyal person or entity trying to pretend to be something loyal just to infiltrate your state of being, right? At the time, in period or whatever. So this dog in my dream, the fact that I looked this dog in the eyes when I was saying what I was saying to it. The eyes were swollen. They were like reduced to these tiny, like Skittle size, little holes. That, you know how when dogs get cataracts, their eyes turn like a pearlescent kind of white. It was like that. So I knew that this person's going blind, which, by the way, my ex, who's a narc, is slowly going blind. He cannot see very well. I mean, he can obviously see some pussy and some penises because he all up in them shits. But I mean, you just gotta, I guess booty holes have braille on them or something, you know, because he can certainly find his way to a booty hole. But, you know, so he ain't blind to the braille of the booty. But in all actuality, for real though, he doesn't see very well. He borrows contacts and shit from people and wears them and falls asleep in them shits. So he could very well be going blind. You know, as an empath, I do get indications of shit like that. So the eyes were crusty, and he was just trying to find refuge where I was, which could very well be what he wishes he could do right now, because I'm positive he's trapped in a situation he doesn't want to be in, and he cannot, even though he wishes he could, he can't. He know better than to contact me, right? I'm not available for the rest of forever. And I'm not coming back for another round of another lifetime. I'm not doing that shit. I'm going to bed forever. When I go night-night in this lifetime, I'm night-night on permanent, bitch. And I will not be doing another round with you. You are not allowed for the rest of forever, for eternity, my nigga. So anyway, back to my point, because I got all like riled up and shit. My nose started itching and shit. So dogs mean loyalty. So for me to see a dog that's taller than me, ex-narc, way taller than me. It was like his height. It was like his build, like skinny, lanky. The dog had this long ass neck and shit. Long hair like he did. Going blind like he is. You know what I'm saying? Everything. And then to start talking to me gave me every indication like, caught you. You got to learn how to catch intruders even in your dreams. You think that when you dream that you're just in some fantasy land and it's not really happening. No, it's really fucking happening. Look it up. Do not take my word for it. I always tell you guys that shit. Everything I'm saying right now, you can literally pull it apart and look up individual pieces of what I'm saying. Look up the fifth dimension. Look up dreams and what dogs mean. Look up all types of shit. Don't just take my word for it, but I'm telling you the fucking truth like I always have. I do not have the fucking time, okay? And for me to kick this dog out, I even kicked him out in the dream. So let me hurry up because we're at 9 minutes and 28 seconds right now. Let me tell you what you do not do in your dream, okay? Because you can control yourself in your dream, because if you can remember your dream when you wake up, you were there, okay? This is a whole other, you astro traveled, you understand? So what happens in that dream, these are what you don't do. Big no-nos. Do not eat anything. Do not accept any gifts, and do not have sex with anyone, okay? Do not sign anything. No contracts. Sex is a contract, by the way. Don't do any of that in your dreams, okay? Because that is a way that demonic entities try to attach themselves to you and to try to get you to sign a Faustio agreement. And we already talked about Faust, but for those of you who are new, Faust, F-A-U-S-T, is a whole ass movie from a whole ass book about a man that signed a contract with the devil, right? It's called a Faustio agreement. You do not want to do that in your dream. But if you have been dreaming about entities like that, it can come in the form of a dog, a baby, whatever the shit. You're not crazy. Put that shit in check. It's a spiritual attack. Don't fall for it, and you are allowed to control your dreams, okay? Anyway, this is such a meaty subject to touch base on, but I wanted to just put my little finger in the pie, you know what I mean, and let you guys know that is out there. It does exist, and be mindful, okay? Because they do astral travel. All right, love y'all. Happy Thursday. Bye, and take care out there.